Welcome to This Explainer. If you're joining us today, I'm guessing you are on a mission to gain some genuine, uncompromising financial control over your business. We're actually closing out our series on accounting and finance right now by looking at exactly what happens when your basic accounting tools just start failing your growing business. We're going to explore how to bridge that massive, daunting gap between simple invoicing software and incredibly expensive enterprise systems. And we're going to do it using a really powerful tool called LedgerSMB. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll tackle the growing SME problem. Then, we'll officially meet LedgerSMB. From there, we'll dive into its security and structural rigor, break down the real-world value and costs, evaluate the technical setup, and finally, look at exactly what it takes to make the switch. Okay, let's jump right into Section 1, the growing SME problem.
So, has your business outgrown simple invoicing? It's a serious question. As small and medium enterprises grow, there always comes this critical breaking point. It's the moment where basic invoicing tools just completely fall short of the detailed financial control a complex business actually needs. You hit these big milestones, right? Adding inventory, managing multiple departments, or maybe you're suddenly facing formal financial audits. And when you hit those milestones, your simple tools literally just break. You desperately require accounting software with real structural rigor. But here's the catch. Commercial mid-market accounting and ERP systems designed for this level of complexity, they usually carry massive, prohibitive licensing costs.
Which brings us to Section 2, Meet LedgerSMB. Now, what's truly fascinating here is how LedgerSMB is specifically built to give growing SMEs that structural rigor we just talked about, but completely without the enterprise price tag. So what is it? It's an open-source accounting and ERP platform with really deep double-entry bookkeeping roots. It actually began as a fork of an older project called SQL Ledger, way back in 2006, and it's evolved independently since then with a massive, uncompromising focus on security. Because it's released under the GPL license, it's totally free to self-host and modify. And crucially, it's built on a robust PostgreSQL database backend, which absolutely guarantees your data integrity and reliability. Moving on to Section 3, Security and Structural Rigor.
The main takeaway I want you to have here is that LedgerSMB isn't just about recording transactions. It is fundamentally about control. It perfectly combines core accounting with light ERP features. You've got a general ledger that supports detailed double-entry bookkeeping with incredibly strong audit trails. You get accounts receivable and payable with detailed aging reports, multi-currency support for international transactions, and batch processing for high-volume entry. But listen, perhaps most importantly, you get role-based access control. This is absolutely vital. It creates the strict separation of duties required for formal compliance and for businesses dealing with formal audit requirements.
This really highlights exactly where LedgerSMB sits in the market. On one side, you've got lightweight SaaS tools like Accounting or Invoice Ninja, which are great for simple needs, sure, but they totally lack deep controls. On the other side, you have mid-market ERPs like Sage Intacct that are incredibly rigorous but can cost you tens of thousands of dollars. LedgerSMB carves out a perfect niche right in the middle. It gives you the deeper accounting controls and audit trail functionality that match the mid-market platforms, but it does it at zero licensing cost. Let's look at Section 4, Real-World Value and Costs. Let's build a really compelling financial case by comparing these annual costs head-to-head. When we look at mid-market platforms like Sage Intacct, a growing SME can easily expect to spend well over $10,000 annually once you factor in licensing and implementation. It's a huge chunk of change. But with LedgerSMB, because there are zero licensing costs, your only real ongoing expense is self-hosting on a properly sized server. That typically runs between $40 to $70 a month. So you're looking at roughly $480 to $840 a year in hosting. Over $9,000. Let that sink in. That represents an annual savings of well over $9,000. Even if you factor in occasionally paying a consultant to help with your initial setup, your total cost of ownership remains dramatically lower than the commercial mid-market alternatives. It is just a massive financial win for businesses that genuinely need this level of accounting rigor, but absolutely do not want to burn capital on software licenses. To really put this into perspective, let's look at a real-world scenario of a 25-person distribution business. They had completely outgrown their simple invoicing tool, and they desperately needed proper inventory-linked accounting. Well, after they migrated to LedgerSMB, the accounts receivable aging reports finally gave their finance team some clear visibility into overdue customer balances. Their basic inventory tracking tied directly to sales, which instantly eliminated their messy, totally disconnected inventory spreadsheets. But honestly, the best part? During their annual review, their external auditor specifically praised the clarity of LedgerSMB's audit trail. All right, Section 5, Technical Setup and Limitations.
Okay, reality check time. As your guide, I cannot sugarcoat the platform's requirements. The trade-off for all that power and cost savings is a much steeper learning curve. First off, the interface is notably less modern and much more utilitarian than those lighter SaaS tools. But more importantly, LedgerSMB is built on a PostgreSQL and Perl-based architecture. There's no official managed cloud hosting here. This means your team needs meaningful technical comfort. We're talking significantly more so than with simpler PHP-based tools. You either need basic server administration experience to self-host, or you need to work with a specialized hosting partner. This is exactly why it is absolutely not meant for freelancers or very small businesses with simple needs.
Which brings us to Section 6, Making the Switch. So, if you've got the technical reality covered and you want that value, here is your migration path. Migrating from a simpler tool like QuickBooks requires real precision. Step 1 is mapping your chart of accounts, and you absolutely must do this with guidance from an accountant who is familiar with your industry and formal double entry systems. Step 2 is importing and reviewing your historical transaction data very carefully. LedgerSMB enforces rigorous double entry validation, so your data has to be completely clean. And step 3 is running parallel books. You really should maintain your old system right alongside LedgerSMB for at least one full accounting period, just to confirm all your reports match perfectly before you fully pull the plug and switch over. Now, because of the strict structural rigor involved here, you need to plan for a longer onboarding timeline than you would with lighter tools. Typically, you're looking at 4 weeks to map your chart of accounts, 6 weeks to get that data imported, and about 8 weeks before the full migration is complete. Most growing SMEs complete a full LedgerSMB migration within that 4 to 8 week window. Taking your time here is crucial. It significantly reduces the risk of structural errors that you might otherwise discover way too late. To make sure your implementation doesn't stall out, please avoid these common mistakes. Number 1, underestimating the technical setup requirements. This is by far the most common reason implementations fail. Number 2, choosing it for a very small business. That just adds totally unnecessary complexity. Number 3, skipping your proper role-based permission setup. Doing that completely undermines the separation of duties that makes this platform so valuable for compliance in the first place. And finally, like we just discussed, do not skip involving an accountant early in the process. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Do you actually need audit-grade structural rigor or just a simpler invoicing tool? For growing SMEs facing their first serious audit, structural rigor matters so much more than a polished, trendy interface. If you need an uncompromising focus on audit trail integrity, but you want it without the massive enterprise costs, LedgerSMB is exactly what you are looking for. That wraps up our module on accounting and finance. But hey, the learning doesn't stop here. In our next explainer, we are moving into project and task management, and we're starting with a fascinating look at Open Project, which is a completely free and comprehensive project management platform. You definitely won't want to miss it. See you then.